So hey y'all, and welcome back to Lisa's Cottage. I am just now picking this camera up after 2 o'clock. I have been on the run, on the go all morning, me and Ken. So I've got some things to share. It will be my first time doing a haul of any kind. I'm going to be doing an old time pottery haul. Went and picked up some more Christmas decor, and I asked Ken on the way home, I think we will need more Christmas totes this year, because what is this going to be, another 2, 3, maybe more totes worth? He said yes, we'll pick them up after Christmas at the first of the year. So I will take all the stuff out of the bag and then I'll lay it out, and I think I'm supposed to tell you how much we paid for it and where it's from. So this is my first haul. Let me know what you think about it. And looky here. We are down to one moving blanket. Majority of the space that's being taken up on this moving blanket. Vacuum, dust mop, 2 lights, 1 lighter, 2 lighter, 3 lighters. This is how close I am to having my floor space back. So I really kicked some butt this weekend. So here is what I got from Lowe's that is of the holiday living. You have this little old world looking Santa here, and he has some pink hues. You may say copper, some copper and some gold and some silver, but it's just like an old world Santa. I thought he was just precious. I love Santas. And then here's the back of him, with his little sack full of goodies. And I've got to learn where to put this camera. Yesterday when I was doing the 10 tidbits of cleaning tips series, I'm getting the camera too close thinking you'll be able to see it better. So there is one of the Santas. And then this is the holiday living lighted table decoration. And it's like, as you can see, the multicolor lights, and it looks the same all the way around, with the little star on top. That little star comes out. I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does. And I rode home with that between my feet, because she didn't put it in a bag. Several other pieces, she didn't put them in a bag. Said they didn't have any bags big enough. I'm like, come on, Lowe's. But like I said, that was a Lowe's that's further away from our house, not the one that's closer to it. LED, so it takes batteries. This little pink, rosy colored tree is also the holiday collection, and it lights up. It's got a try me button on it. You can't really see it. There we go. Now you can see it. And then, and I feel so bad for not having the prices now, but I'll get them to you. And this, the second I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. And I know exactly where these pieces are going. Well, hold it. I know exactly where I'm thinking they're going, but I'm pretty sure I know where they're going. And it's like the velvet backing. And then the ho 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 sits out from the backing. You have the little gold beads, the gold roping. It's also a holiday living. It's called wall decoration. I'm going to use it on a flat surface. There's another old world Santa, and he has some little blingage going on. When it hits the light just right, you can sparkle. Holding a Christmas tree. And then I just love the old world Santas. I know I've said that before. Here's his bag. I tease with my husband at Christmas time because I think it's Rudolph it's on. And I'll say, eat, Papa, eat. And he's like, Papa has no problem eating. But I would tell this Santa, eat, Papa, eat. And that tag goes incorrect. I think it goes over with this Santa. I think it had fallen off in the store because she's like, uh-oh, it doesn't have a tag. And my husband's like, oh, it does. Here it is. And then this little beauty. I have always wanted one of the real big rocking horses like this that you see that some people have in their homes that look a whole lot like this. I have always wanted one of these, the big ones. So when I seen this beauty, I invited it to come home with me. And of course my husband's like, you want it? I'm like, yes. This is one of the things I wanted to go ahead and get because I didn't know if it will be there after Christmas. And again, we've been told that Lowe's no longer deeply discounts the Christmas items after Christmas. We'll find out because I'm gonna go this year after Christmas and see what they might have. And this also is the holiday living. So these pieces over here, they're the holiday living. There was a bag hiding under the far side of the dining table, and he's another like old world Santa style. And last year my husband had a beard that it was down to the middle of his chest. He could have very easily played Santa last year, but he shaved it all off. And I asked him, are you ever going to grow your beard back? And he's like, well, I can. And now turn him around so you can see the back of him. And then he just has like the tree, rose colored trees in his basket. He's hauling shrub. Maybe he's a landscaping Santa. Yeah. There have been times I wanted a landscaping Santa in my life. And here you go. So this is another holiday living Santa. I like me some Santas, huh? But you're also going to see I really like nativity scenes too when the Christmas tour goes live on Friday. And this is like a fuzzy, real soft tree. And it's an Allen, and let me flip it over. I think it's an Allen and Roth. Yep, there we go. If I can get this back. There you go, Allen and Roth tabletop decoration. I know where that's going. And let's move on. And I wanted to share with you how Old Time Pottery will wrap the stuff that's glass or easily breakable with pretty thick paper, actually. So this is going to be used for storing this stuff away also. I don't throw it away, I keep it and just rewrap the items before putting them in their totes. I've been calling them crates, but they're totes. So if I say crate, I'm actually meaning a tote, like the Rubbermaid totes. That may be the name brand. We may be using off-brand, I'm not sure. But I'll show you what's inside of that beautiful blue wrapped paper. Okay, here's the stuff from Old Time Pottery, and it does have prices on it. And I gave myself, I had a certain amount that I allowed myself to use. So when I thought I was getting there, I stopped and I do all the adding, or I call it off. My husband was doing the adding on his phone. He's like, you're at da-da-da-da dollars, you're at da-da-da-da dollars. And this stuff was also 25% off the Christmas decor, as well as we got a certain percent off for being retired officer. And so that was a win-win for us today, 25% off plus the percentage off for being retired officer. And this does have the prices on the bottom. But this is just like a little jar with the snow scene, snowy looking deers, the snowflakes. They had them in different colors, I think. And it just holds like a little tea light down in there, candle, tea light candle. And I'll turn it around so you can see. And it has like the rope for a handle, and like the twine is wrapped around the neck of the jar there. And there's not anything on the back. And then the embossed snowflakes, reindeer, tree. I say reindeer, and another deer. A buck, actually, it looks like. How many points? I don't know. So that is a votive. It holds a votive candle in it. And I'm sure you could use the type that's on the battery operated. I have several of those as well, but I probably will put a actual votive candle, or like the little tea light candle is what I'll put in there. That's really what it's for, is the tea light. And another jar with the rope around it, around the neck of it, and the handle on the back. Silver, pearly, creamed color. I wish you joy and love for this Christmas. And I can't read the very bottom. Maybe French, I'm not sure. But it has like the tree decorated in the pink and the silver glitter around the picture. And your candle goes down in there. And then there's nothing on the back of it. It just has the rope. And this is the same kind, just a different color, different saying. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And it has the red truck. This is the first thing I've gotten, I think, that I have picked up with the red truck and the Christmas tree in the back. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And I'll go back to the red one here. Well, I'll turn this around first, just to show you the back. It has the rope. It's like that aqua, teal, along the Tiffany blue color. That's the way I see it. We all see color different, but generally pretty close to the same. My husband's son, my stepson, he's colorblind. And that has to be hard to be colorblind, especially the way that I love colors. This jar here, $7.99. This candle holder, $7.99. Holds like a little tea light candle. This one was also $4.99. And then the little snowman. Isn't he cute? Holding his bell. He's ringing the bell. The scarf is actual material. And then he's got his little black buttons. His little carrot nose. The holly looks like it's glass that's on top of his hat there. It sort of sounded like glass. No, I don't think it's glass. There's the back of this little guy. And there he is from the front again. And he was, they're pretty good about putting the prices on them. And he is $12.99. And then this little guy, another little snowman. And he has a red cardinal on his hat. It's cute. He's doing the happy dance. And this little guy was $4.99. And then we have the blue candle pieces here. Again, I'll probably just put like a little tea light in it. They're so pretty. They're glass. And it has that silver on the inside. And I bet that's going to be so pretty lit up, especially at night. and were $3.99, and all this is before the discounts. And we have this little cuddly snowman, and it feels like he has some well, he does have some weight to the bottom of him to keep him standing up. His little scarf, his hat with his holly berries, his carrot for his nose, his little real buttons for his buttons, his little mittens, and he was $9.99. And I am going slow. I may have to start speeding up, or you all will be here with me forever going over this, so I may just start speeding up. Also because my battery is going to start flashing, and that usually means I have been recording at least for 45 minutes. And this is not real wood, of course. It's very lightweight. Feels like foam, decorated. You have your burlap bow, your little wood stars, $4.99. Like I said, very lightweight. Looks like some moss glued on it. And then you have this votive here, glass. And when I was picking this one up, he said, "You don't want two?" Because they had them in several different sizes. He knows I usually buy, if not in twos, I buy in 1, 3s, 5s, 7s. That's usually how I decorate. But no, just one. I think one will be fine. And there was one just under this size. This piece was $7.99. And it's a good size piece. It's got some weight to it. That's stuff I already had from years ago. Or actually, I got those two Santa mugs last year after Christmas at Walmart. But the other stuff I've had. And this is like a tin roof. It's metal. And it lights up. You can find that little button. It just lights up. It's cute. Not real heavy, but not light. And I had to replace, I had to throw away last year's front door mats. So Ken liked the looks of this one. They had several different choices. So I was either going with the snowman, like not like real looking, life looking snowman, but like cartoonish looking snowman. Either the snowman or these cardinals and the birds here. I love birds. And he liked that one better. And then I picked up a new Christmas CD. Yay. Yes, I still listen to CDs. You will start to realize more and more I'm more old school or old style. And then this came all together. It was $14.99. The jars, you could put some kind of greenery in it. You could put some type of votive candles in it. It's called the Winterberry Lane Hurricanes is what they're calling them. And they were $14.99 for the 3. And a tip here, when you're buying stuff like this inside the box, take the time, even if you have to sit down there in the aisle or stop it, you know, pull over to the side somewhere. So I'm out of people's way, and we made sure these weren't broke because we hate to get them home. Like I said, we were in toward Nashville, and it's not a quick trip to take it back if it were broke. So I check them out, make sure they're not broke. I used to just kind of try to shake the box, and if I heard it rattle, I knew it was broke. No, you have to open it now and inspect them. And this is just another hurricane lamp, and you can see down in there where it holds the little tea light. It's like a gold and the silver, and it was, it's upside down, but it was $5.99. So that's this table and this area. Sometimes you don't realize how much you really got until you get home, but I can pretty much visualize where this stuff's gonna go. We're about there. And then these little metal trees with the silver glittery top and with the little bells on each side. The package for the stand, and they were $7.99. And then this is that real lightweight foam. I've got a church, you'll see it in the home tour, that I got from Cracker Barrel that looks a lot like this style that's in the dining room, but it's like a lamppost. And the little door opens, there, and it has a battery pack in it. So it lights up, and then here's the front. It has the little greenery with the little holly berries. It was $14.99. So that was the little lamppost. And then I needed some more mesh, so I had picked up the wide, and I picked up 2 rolls of the red and the white. It is the heavy foil mesh, and it was $12.99. And then these rows are the snowball mesh, and they were $6.99. And stuff like this I use for fillers. It's the red holly berries, the pine cone on it, the little crystals. That's why I haven't taken them out of the bag yet, because just what was in the bag, which is actually right here, I'm gonna have to take outside and turn inside out to get the crystals out of it. But if I take them out right here, the crystals will be all over the kitchen floor. And then I got 3 of these. Like I said, I buy 1s, 3s, 7s. So 3 of these. I know exactly where they're gonna go. It's just gonna go on a piece that's, and these are what I call layers or fillers. This will be layers because I already have the first layer. Now I'm going with the second layer. So 3 of those, and they were, okay. It says $3.49, and they're a good size weight. They're gonna do what I want them to do. I'm gonna want them to have like a fountain effect. And these were $3.99 a piece, if you can see that from the glare. $3.99. And let me get the other pieces out. Not sure if I got to tell you all, Ken got the windows cleaned for me yesterday. He did it. I didn't even ask him. He just said, I'm gonna clean the windows for you. I'm like, really? He's like, yes. So he cleaned the windows for me. Yay. Okay, this is the greenery. And this is swag. I'm going to use it in some already garland. And this is where I start the layering process. I just work this into my garland. And this will be going in our bedroom above our TV cabinet. And it was, looks like $16.99. Yeah, that's kind of steep, isn't it? That's why I wrap my stuff the best that bring our Christmas style stuff out. The following year, it's in just as good of condition as it was as when we purchased it. Or at least that is what we strive to do. Some of this stuff don't need to be stored in anywhere that it gets hot. We don't store anything in the attic, but we do store stuff out in the garage. And I used to have a white Christmas tree in our master bedroom that I would decorate in the colors that I've decorated this year's flocked Christmas tree. But we were storing it out in the garage and had bags wrapped around it and bags wrapped around it, and it didn't matter, just the heat of the garage, Tennessee heat, it ended up turning that white tree yellow, and it's just, it got ugly. So we will have to find somewhere to store the white flock tree in the house where it's air conditioned this year, because I don't want it to turn yellow, because once it turns yellow, it just don't look good. It's not supposed to be a yellow tree. And these are just what some people may call picks. I call them fillers. And then they're also going to get worked into this and some garland that I have that goes over our TV cabinet in our master bedroom. And that's where this stuff gets used too. And then this is a garland. It's going to go in here in the kitchen. I got 2 of these because they go in 2 different areas. And there, it was $14.99. So if you enjoyed this video, I would ask that you give me a big thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you've not already. And then this is where I'm going to say, until we meet again, you all take good care and bye-bye. Okay, so the Ho 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 wall decor, $18.98, and we also get a discount because we have a Lowe's card. And then the Christmas rocking horse was $18.98. The Santa with the lantern is, or was, $11.38. And then they're calling it a Santa in the brown suit. I called it rose colors, pink hues. $9.86. And then the Mercury glass tree was $11.38. And the vintage Santa with the backpack or basket, I'm not sure what the BAC is, but it was $11.38. This was the, I'm sorry, I told y'all wrong. This is the silver ceramic tree, was $18.99, and this is the Mercury glass tree, was $11.38. And they're actually calling this a fir tree, and that's what it feels like, fir. It was $9.86, and this is the Allen and Roth piece. So there's the prices of the items that we picked up from Lowe's.